I have spent my entire life at the schoolhouse on the way to the schoolhouse. I'm talking about what happens in the schoolhouse. Well, my major parents were educators. My maternal parents were educators. So every year, 40 something. This is to say, over the years, I have a chance to look at education reform from a lot of perspectives. Some of those reforms have good. And we know why kids drop out. We know why kids don't learn is either poverty, low attendance, negative parents, influences. We know why. One thing that we never discuss, or we rarely discuss, is value, importance of human connection, relationships. Jam Cover says no significant learning can occur without significant relationship. George Washington Carver says all learning, understanding relationships. Everyone in this room had been affected by teachers or adults for years. I have watched people teach. I have looked at the best and I look at some of the worst. A college said to me one time, they don't pay me to lie to kids. They pay me to teach the lessons, and kids should learn it, they should learn it. Case closed. I said to her, you know, kids don't learn from people they don't like. She said, that's just about 2 weeks. And I said to her, well, your year is going to learn and outdoors, dear. This letter says it was some people think that you can either have either build a relationship or you don't. I think Stephen has used a trust through in facilities, like seeking first to understand, being understood. Simple things like apologize. Did you ever thought about that? Tell because you're sorry, dear. She's shocked. I thought Alexis was righteous. I'm not very rude with Matt, but I was working on it. And I got back in the loop. The whole lesson wrong. So I came back to the class the next day and I said, look guys, I need to apologize. I taught the whole lesson wrong. I'm so sorry. But I said, that's okay, Miss Prison. You were so excited. We will let you go. I have had classes that were so low, so academically deficient that I cried. I wonder how am I going to take this group in 9 months from where they are to where they need to be. It is what difficult and was awfully hard. How to erase the self-esteem of the trial and his academic achievement at the same time. One year I came up with the right idea. I told my students, you were chosen to be in my class because I am the best teachers and you are the best student. They put us on together so we could show everybody else how to do it. One of the students said, really? I said, really? We have to show the other classes how to do it so when we're down the home, people will notice us. So you just have to spread. And I gave the saying that I am somebody, I was somebody when I came, and a better somebody when I leave. I am powerful, that I am strong. I deserve education that I get here. I have things to do, people to impress, and places to go. And they said, yeah, you say it long enough, it starts to be a part of you. And so I gave a week 20 questions. Student missed 18. I put plaster on his paper and a big smiley face. He says, is this an F? I say, yes. He says, do why you put a smiley face? Because you're on the wrong. You don't do right. You didn't miss the one. I said, when you review this, won't you do better? He says, yes, madam, I can do better. Sucks on the life out of you. The bluster said, I am on that. 4 years, I watched my mother take the time at recess to review. Go on her recess that afternoon, becomes a process appeared to put her needed to eat and wash clothes some girl. A duty that is smooth good to her is hard to escape, and kids can be cruel. So she kept dozing in his deck. Years later, after she retired, I watched some of those same kids come through and say to her, you know, Miss Walker, you made a difference in my life. You made it work for me, and you made it feel like I was somebody when I knew at the bottom I wasn't. And I want to just see you I become when Mama died. There were so many former students at her funeral. It brought tears to my eyes, not because she was let to go of relationships that could never disappear. Can we stand to have more relationships? Absolutely. What you like on your children? Of course not. And you know your Turkish kids are never absent. Never. You won't like them done. The trust one show for a reason uh, is the connection, it's the relationships. They can never ever know. So teacher becomes great actors and great actresses, and we come to work and we don't feel like it, and we listen to policy that don't make sense, and we teach anyway. We teach anyway because that's what we do. Teaching and learning should bring joy. How powerful we are would be, and we have kids too who were not afraid to take risks, who were not afraid to think, and we had a champion. Every child deserves a champion and a dad who will never give up them and who understand the power of punishment, and instead that they become the best thing they can possibly. It is their thought, you bet, oh God, you bet, but it's not impossible. We can do it. We were educators. We born to make a difference. Thank you so much.